하나 대상들은 뭐 하나 서로 The best part of my day still finds me first Before I even notice where I am A little joke, a passing thought A tiny victory begins collecting words inside my mind For a few familiar steps I still believe someone is waiting to listen Then the evening gently reminds me I'm walking by myself I never planned to remember It simply happens again Some habits choose their own time Long after love has changed The windows slowly brighten as the daylight disappears I match my pace to thoughts I never share Each quiet corner knows another version of me The one that still keeps talking anyway Some conversations only last between one heartbeat and the next deep breath We fade before I reach the place where I used to call I thought the silence followed me Maybe I carried it instead Until I learned the longest walk was always inside my mind Now I'm almost home The story stays with me Tomorrow I'll begin again And finish it alone It happened little by little, not all at once One missed evening became two, then whole weeks disappeared I kept telling myself life had simply become busier than before I never questioned it I only waited like always The calendar kept turning without asking permission I still collected little stories I wanted someone to hear Sometimes I laugh before I remember Nobody knew why I smiled The words stayed with me Until they quietly settled Inside my own thoughts Looking back feels different now I don't search for reasons anymore Some answer arrives slowly Simply by repeating themselves Now when the afternoon ends I walk the same streets home The conversations still begin Only one voice keeps speaking Somehow I became the person who finishes every sentence alone Not because I wanted to Because life continued Without waiting I learned your silence before I understood it this conversation you'd never hear. I always knew what I'd say next. Each memory became evident from my side. I thought understanding needed a winner. Then I found an old note I'd almost forgotten. It wasn't about promises or disappointment. It was only two dreams pointing different ways. Neither one was wrong, only too far apart. I stopped arguing, the silence stayed the same. My heart grew quieter, morning felt lighter, tasted in arrived. With another reason it came a day I stopped asking who failed. Now I can tell our story without changing details. The love was real, so was the distance. Some things don't end because nobody cared. They end because caring wasn't enough. I stopped arguing, the silence feels different. Some answers arrive after the questions leave. The old bookstore still opens early. The window hasn't changed at all. I almost crossed without thinking, like I always used to do. There was a season I'd arrive first, convinced your timing matched my own. I called it hope for far too long. It never asked if I was tired. The streets stayed quiet, the lights came on. I kept my pace, nothing pulled me back. A little rain covered the pavement. People hurried toward the evening. I noticed songs from passing cars. Instead of searching through the crowd, I smiled at someone walking past me without expecting another face. That simple moment felt unfamiliar, and slowly it became enough. The wind kept turning, the sky grew dim. I breathed so easily, like I belonged again. Maybe healing never arrives loudly. Even after the waiting ends. I kept that little thought long after you forgot. I never said a thing. You smiled about someday like it was passing air. I carried every sentence further than you knew. A ticket stayed inside my wallet for a week and never planned together. I thought we'd choose the date when life became less busy. That ticket turned over time. The paper slowly curled. I almost threw it away, then held it once again. It wasn't proof you left me, it was proof I dreamed alone. Sometimes hope writes stories without asking anyone. You never heard those promises, they only live with me. I built tomorrow quietly from words too small to see. Now I hold that little ticket like a photograph from rain. It reminds me of my heart more than it reminds me of you. Love wasn't less honest because the ending changed. Some dreams simply grow inside one pair of hands. The ticket stays unfolded. Nothing needs explaining now. I leave it where it belongs. A season I once believed. The reminder appeared before I finished my day. I smiled because I already knew why it hurt. Without thinking, I opened the same familiar page where old conversations quietly came to rest. For just a little while, it almost felt like nothing had changed at all, until I noticed the newest line was still mine. I let midnight pass, the wish stayed here. Some kindness doesn't travel, it simply stays. I imagined hearing the sound a message once would bring, then realized the moment belongs somewhere else now. A little later, love became gentler than longing. It stopped asking to be seen. Respect sometimes means choosing the silence someone else deserves. I let midnight pass, the stars kept watch, the wish remained honest without being heard. Another birthday ended, another year grew small. I still wished you well, you never had to know. You spoke about next weekend like it would surely come. I carried that small sentence long after you forgot it. I penciled tiny circles across another month, never asking if those pages belong to both of us. Even when they're never spoken, I kept searching for the moment when everything went wrong. Maybe nothing truly happened except the story I imagined. The calendar stays closed, the pages keep their place. I smile before I leave. Some dreams were only my phone lit up today for just a second. My heart remembered an old habit I reached without thinking, then caught myself, it wasn't you this time. There was a season I'd hoped each morning might change my life. with one reply. Ordinary day becoming up. The waiting disappeared before I noticed it was gone. Everything felt lighter without an answer. If you found me now, I'd still be kind. I'd ask about your life, but I wouldn't search for yesterday. Some stories stay there for a reason. The reply I wanted never arrived. Somehow my heart stopped needing it. I missed your smile for a long time. Easy conversations, the weekend plans. I held those memories very close, like they were all we ever had. Then another picture found its place. The nights I stayed awake, waiting again. How carefully I measured every sentence, wondering why I felt so small. I still wish you well, I truly do, but I don't miss who I became. Some memories stay, some never call me back. same. I almost smiled, then something changed. It wasn't there at all. The light still came on right on time. The old brick walls hadn't changed. I waited for a feeling that never found me again. The place stayed the same. I did every step I took. Belonged somewhere else. I came back hoping to remember us. Instead, I found someone new. Some places stay exactly the same. Only our hearts learn another way to see them. I left smiling more than before. The memory stayed. The girl was gone. A crossword waits unopened inside a weekend paper. Half the answers written, half the space is clear. You laughed at every clue, I guess the easy ones. We never thought the page would stay unfinished. The daylight wandered on, we never counted hours. Some afternoons become much more than afternoons. Now I pass that folded page whenever I clear the shelf. My hand always slows for just a little while. It's strange what memory chooses after someone is gone. Not grand occasions, just quiet little habits. If I had known then, I would have stayed longer, listening to every word without watching the time. Goodbye never raised its voice. It borrowed an ordinary day, the smallest conversations became the ones I carried. The puzzle stays unfinished. I leave it just that way. Some stories never needed one final answer. this never hurt me. I'd almost tell you, then I'd stop. It never seemed important enough. You'd say everything was going well, I'd not, so would you? The quiet grew a little more with every week we shared. You never noticed what disappeared, because it happened so slowly. You didn't mean to. I know that now. Some hearts miss things love cannot see. I wanted less than perfect love, just someone asking, are you still here? Before I disappeared. I don't carry any blame, only a lesson I still keep. Good intentions need generations every day. I remember you with kindness. Some love arrives but never reaches home. I found your voicemail this morning while clearing space upon my phone. The day beneath the recording reached back farther than I expected. My thumb rested there for just a second before drifting somewhere else. Already knew the sound without needing another reminder. Some memories remain complete without asking to be repeated again. That surprised me more than finding the recording itself. Time answered quietly before I understood. The silence felt different because I had changed. You don't know this version now. She stands without permission. She smiles before the morning starts without waiting for approval. The heart still keeps its history. It simply changed its reason. I'm no longer growing for someone who isn't here. There was a season every choice searched for a sign you'd understand. I celebrated little victories only after imagining your reaction. Now I write new dreams that never ask another voice to agree. The mirror holds someone calmer than the girl I used to know. She learned that quiet confidence arrives one ordinary day at a time. No audience was waiting when that lesson finally settled. Nothing needed proving, nothing asked for praise. The answer came slowly and stayed with me. You don't know this version now. She walks her own direction. The future fits more talks to me. The voicemail still remains. I don't press play again. Some voices stay with us without leading us home. I used to end each night replaying every word we'd said. Certain there was one small answer hidden somewhere I'd forgotten. I promised myself just one more time, then I'd begin again. Funny how the heart can chase a question long after life has already answered. I finally ran out of questions, not because I found the truth, because the days kept calling me forward until looking back felt unfamiliar. Some stories close themselves without asking permission, without one last conversation, without goodbye. Yesterday I heard our song again. I listened all the way through, waiting for the old ache to return. It never did. I smiled for reasons that had nothing to do with us, and somehow that felt stranger than all the sadness before. Maybe healing looks exactly like this. Remembering without searching, I finally ran out of questions. They couldn't follow me here. The silence doesn't feel unfinished anymore. It simply sounds like life. I kept waiting for closure while peace arrived quietly, long before I noticed. If you ever think of me, I hope you remember someone who loved honestly and learned that not every ending needs an explanation. I finally ran out of questions. The answers don't matter now. Life kept unfolding one ordinary morning while I was busy looking back now. Every tomorrow feels a little lighter because my heart stopped asking. I found a receipt today, hidden inside a book. The date felt ordinary, nothing special at all. We spent that afternoon talking,